Hi there everyone, my name is Samuel Long and this year I am running in the Student Union elections for VP for Communications and Democracy. I'm running in the Show Your Colours slate. I'd recommend you give them a look. There's a full list of everyone on that slate appearing on the screen now. I'm running in the elections this year because it's the end of second year, everyone's looking for placements, and I want to do something a little bit different. I love helping people. It gives me the biggest kick out of anything that I do is when I get a problem and I've sorted it and it's solved. That's what I like doing. Just getting stuff absolutely, completely sorted out. And I think it's fantastic that I've had the opportunity to do this because I'd really love to do it. And I feel that I would be really, quite good at it if I got the chance. And hopefully, as you guys are electing me, so do you. In my manifesto, I haven't put down quite as much as a lot of other candidates have. There's a good reason for that. It's quite tempting to put down everything that you would want to do. Because, let's face it, there's a lot that needs changing about the Students' Union in a lot of ways. But you're never going to accomplish all of that in one term, so you have to be realistic. So what I have set out in my manifesto are the 3 things that I absolutely promise will get done by the end of my term in office. No excuses, no at the end of the year saying, oh, but this happened, but that happened, so couldn't get them done, sorry, broke all my promises. No, these are the 3 things that I actually actively promise will get done. If I don't do them, I have failed completely, and I will publicly apologise by shouting it through a megaphone through all of Huddersfield or something stupid, but it won't come to that because I'll do them. Anyway, the first pledge that I've made is to start up in the iZone a forum for collaboration. Now, it's a pretty simple idea, this, and I'm surprised that it hasn't been done by the SU before. But we have a lot of talent out there. We have a lot of students in a lot of departments that do a lot of things really well. All the way from the creative stuff, music, drama, film, design, all the way down to maths, engineering, physics, stuff that people aren't going to be able to do anything between the two. Some people can have literally no idea how to go between one and the other. And that means that if there's a project, if there is a society that needs help with something, if there's a charity, if there's even an individual trying to run an event, they don't have the expertise. But the expertise is there. So rather than just having people either give up or do a kind of half attempt at it, which isn't as professional as it could be, why not share it? Why not have a forum where people can find these projects and people can offer their skills for portfolio experience, whatever. But share it, because we have an amazing capacity at this uni to share our skills and to create really amazing stuff. Why waste that? The second promise that I'm going to make is to try and include more of our student body in the SU. At the moment, there's mature students, which is about, I believe, over a quarter of you are likely to have been over 21 when you came into this university, and our working students, half of you will have a part-time job as well as your studies. And that means that it's quite hard sometimes to get involved in stuff, whether that's because you're working, you have a family, you have other stuff to uphold generally in your lives. And it's tricky to get involved in the SU with that. So what I'd like to do is set up an online contact point, a place where in your own time, at home, at uni, wherever and whenever, you can go on, you can have your say, you can speak your mind about everything from what's gone on in the latest student council meeting to, I don't know, how you feel about your course, how you feel about your lecturers, stuff like that. Absolutely anything. Because we don't currently have that, and that means it excludes a lot of people. My final point is to expand more of the HUD media. A lot of people don't even know that HUD media exists. I was speaking to people and asking them, when was the last time you listened to Radio HUD? When was the last time you saw HUD TV? And to be absolutely frank, a lot of the time the responses were, Radio HUD? What's that? Never listened to it, never heard of it. Do we have a radio station? And that's shameful, really, because we have this resource, we have this constant daytime radio shows, and no one gets to hear them. They don't get played in the student union cafe. They don't get played in the bar. There's no real way for them to get airtime other than by publicising it to their friends. And if you're not friends directly with someone on the radio, then you don't get to hear about it. And I think that's a real shame. I think that should really be publicised. So one of the things I would definitely do is make sure that they get put on in the Students' Union whenever possible, so just to maximise the amount of people that can hear it. It's a principle that the newspaper's gone through this year already. It's had a redesign, and it's an absolute credit to the people who've done it, the volunteers who've helped out, everyone, because it's been a real success and it's really expanded its audience. And I think the rest of the HUD media could really learn from that. If you want to know more about our slate, if you want to see everyone's manifesto who is on it, and I would recommend doing so because they are some wonderful, wonderful people, and I would really love to see them elected. If you want to know a bit more about myself, or if you want to contact us, we have a Show Your Colours page on Facebook. We have the Show Colours YouTube channel, which hopefully is what this will be posted on. And generally, I'd love to hear from you. In fact, for the next video that I'm doing, I would love to hear any questions you have. Absolutely anything. Just we'll see what happens with that. The more bonkers, the better. I want to hear your ideas, because there's loads of ideas going around. Everyone has an idea about how to improve university. And the whole point of this position is to listen to what you are telling me. And if I don't find out what that is, then how am I going to do that? So please, any questions, just write them on the group page, find me on Facebook, comment below in this video, and give it a like if you especially like it. And yeah, hopefully I will be speaking to you another time. Thank you very, very much for watching.